video about how to repair your own Insta 360 X3 or X4, whatever it would be. But coming to this part, we would be working on the newer thing. So we already know we have an X2 that's live, and we have an X3 going on. This one has a busted B camera, working on it. So keeping it aside, I'm still working on it because I need to get some parts shipped from Hong Kong back to India. But I have something special which came to me in this particular new pouch. So basically, X3 comes in this pouch. But the reason this thing has a huge pouch, because we have a huge camera. Yes, you guys might have already guessed it out. But right now, what I have in my hand is an Insta 360 X4, totally busted. So the thing which I'm seeing right now looks so promising on hand because it is totally rugged, and the buttons are changed comparing to what we have in X3. The size is also different. Let's say we have same size, we have different. The lenses are different. The form factor is different. Even though the sizes of the microphone grill are different. The speaker size does come with a vent over here to remove an X3. I don't know, never remove that one, but it is not, I guess, not easy to remove an X4. And the quick button is now not a button; it's now a plain button on the rubber on side. Most of the front form factor is same, but the microphone is now for the B camera is shifted to top on X4. Coming on the left, let's say compare the battery directly. Battery comparison, we have two batteries, right? This belongs to X3 and this belongs to X4. On a closer inspection, we can say it has some names, and it is of 2290 mAh roughly, and this is 1800 mAh. So basically we are talking about comparing a Nokia old battery to a Samsung Java phone battery. So basically it's big. uh, the spring inside the loading compartment has a stopper inside this one. This doesn't come with that, due to which we have spring marks on this one. On the newer one we don't have. Apart from that, for proper alignment we have two vertical lines set it up on the battery. And the thing is, it comes like an old Nokia battery as well. It has 3 pins to connect, but on the newer one it has 4 connector pins. I don't know exact mechanism behind it, but it works. And this is the set, the four raised plastic key things which will set inside, I believe, mostly to align with the battery compartment. Other form factor includes the naming inside the X3 and X4 comes in a different changes because we have barcode inside it, and we have some other you know naming conventions, or what do we say, that names and other stuff which we have. This includes different policies and other things, whatever it is included in X3 and X4. The common factor is the flaps. We can exchange them, still it works, but right now this one is removable, so as this one. If I want to set, it would be set it up, but won't be a perfect fit because the width of this one is for the X4 is a little more. So this is one difference, and both both are of type C as physically shown, but on paper I didn't research it much. But yeah, this are some basic changes. And yeah, for microphone, we have two holes on the A camera, same as for the X3. Let's keep this X3 apart. Let's try to boot up the X4. We know how X3 takes time to boot up, but when I tried the X4, it was quick, and I believe it was quicker than a basic GoPro. Everything is good, you know. I'm totally having fun using it, even though it's a piece which I have to repair. But still, turning on and turning off is quicker than X3. Maybe I'll buy an X4 next because I love Insta 360 more anything than a GoPro or any other action camera outside. For drones, I love DJI. DJI tried to build, come up with the Action 4 back into action, but I believe X4 is my thing rather than the DJI. Well, what problems does this X4 have for repair? First things, there are minor scratches on the A lens. So it might have been seen some pretty bad days, but not on this lens. I guess this lens can't be saved anymore because if the scratches are done, the waterproofing, the anti-fog, everything, or whatever the top layer is scotched off, then we can't able to save it. That's one. Second thing is these mounts for external, what do you say, those guard lens which we put it up, but that's also the holders are busted up. So whatever we have to set up in the cavity has to be set it up using two of the supports because third one got busted up. I need to buy those things. Second thing, the B camera. It's totally busted. We have nothing to say but to remove the entire lens and put up a new one. That's easy. But coming to this one, the plastic, I don't know why it got melted up and came out like something chewed inside. And this camera has seen bad days because you see the lens is got stuffed inside somehow. So what happens is your whatever the image plane, whatever you're looking into, let me explain it with a paper or something. Um, I do not have a paper. Let's say, yeah, I'll use this box for an example. Let's say whatever the image plane you're looking at looks like this with a normal camera form factor, but this one tilts the angle, so there would be much more blind spot over this section, and the camera would seeing this edge over there. So when I turn it on, it's quick, right? Okay. These are the scratches. These are the scratches, and you see that line, right? This line, you see this line has been visible totally. So whatever this section is visible because the camera is crouched in and the stitch is not perfect. Coming to the other end, there would be a gap inside. What do you say? This part, you know, where do you go? So there is a gap over here. So this is the blind spot. Let's say I remove my hand and grab it over here. So basically this has to be minimum as possible because I know the 360 stick would be setting up like this and it should be invisible, but it shouldn't be sending up that much changes as well. So it's not good. So that's a part of the story. Well, to repair these things up, if the user, the owner wants everything to be perfectly new, I would be buying up two lenses and the body. I mean, the body of a dead X4 somewhere, and try to install these parts over that, or just install the required parts on top of it. He's okay with the screen, so I would be giving him a free screen guard replacement on the cost what we have reached up, and for the lens I have to charge him. That's too costly for me as well. And coming to the price point, I would be talking in with the people who came in with the cameras. So each person has a variation around the cost, and it basically depends on the damage you sustained, your camera sustained. So that's part one, and my number would be, you know 8789671599. So it has WhatsApp, and it's an Indian number, so you have to add nine plus 91 in the front if you are from outside US. But mostly I would be helping out people in India, so they might be able to catch me up on WhatsApp and text and talk to me. Well, that's for this X2, no X3. Well, I got a guy called up from Mumbai, I believe, today. He is looking to get his X2 fixed up. So it goes both lens busted up. I gave him a good offer. There are people outside, and I'm basically from Andhra Pradesh here, and people from Chennai and other places charge too much for this one. Even though I don't know if Insta 360 changes this piece to piece, I mean, the entire camera would be changed up. But I believe changing up with a minimal cost would be easy, because most of the travel experience, travelers and other people use this camera on a day-to-day job, and fixing it shouldn't be that much costlier. And I basically provide those services at minimum as possible, because I too know the pain, because I had an X3 earlier and I got it busted up. Well, with that, I'll keep you guys updated with the second live, when I would be receiving these lens and I would be repairing that in live. And once it is done, I'll show you the results up. Okay. Until then, bye.